Hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good time. And of course, microphone. I accidentally hit disable on my microphone. That's not good. It's not good. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah. I am interested to see what it is we get into today in Okami. Because last time was running around this town a whole bunch and still haven't found anywhere to go. See this game getting absolutely overlooked, barely anyone talking about it. No indie YouTubers are saying much even. Hike Northern Lights. Well, let's see what we got. Northern Lights. On Steam. What is it? Oop. What we got here? I can absolutely see it being 100% overlooked, but something about it is off to me. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to describe it better than that, but just something feeling off. I'm not sure how to describe it. Which is not helpful. I understand. Not bad, I guess. Like the gameplay of the look. The looks, maybe? I don't know, just like the general vibe. This project is still under development. Images have been edited. Okay, so that maybe that might play a role in it? I don't know. Oh, it's not even out yet. Oh, okay. A young witch hikes adventure begins. A thrilling 2D top-down action pixel RPG. Relax and camp with your companions. This is a very mobile UI. This whole thing is a very mobile UI, so I'm curious what the release is gonna be like. It looks interesting. This being published by Aniplex. Oh, not a mobile. Yeah. I don't. Obviously, I'm looking at the Steam page for it, but there's just like it's given mobile game vibes. Like the pause button being a button on the screen. This health bar specifically, and then this layout for the attacks and movements and stuff. It just has a bunch of very mobile game aspects to it. Welcome Ja, danke. Blachimil. Gott ver. It's coming out this summer? Oh, okay. Is there... The Steam page doesn't have a release date on it yet. It just says 2025. That's interesting. Don't do anything rash. First clear rewards, main rewards. Some articles about it. I'm definitely wanting to. Yes, this is very. This is all a very mobile UI. Which I am not trying to say good or bad one way or the other. It's just very much like this is also. So this is an interesting change. Now they have controller buttons. Xbox controller buttons. And then back here, there's nothing. This is just a comment about it. Coming out on console, well, it makes sense. I assume as much. I'm just kind of like curious and speaking my mind as I'm coming across some of this stuff, partially to try and determine what it is that's my brain's reaction to this. I think a lot of the very mobile elements, is part of that for me. I can see that being part of why I had that initial, like, just odd feeling. The more I was looking at it, I mean, that's just unsettling to me, the bear suit that you kind of enter. There was something that... There was something around that sequence, too, that just gave me that same kind of weird vibe that I don't understand yet. I like the look of it. The style is really cool. I'm very interested into what is actually happening in this world. There's a lot of areas. A lot of different biomes, which is cool. But I'm just curious how it all connects together and what you're doing. Check out the Discord image. Yeah. Got you. Okay, so this is like the second half of the trailer. Maybe they switch over to the console version. I didn't notice this corpse over here. I'm interested. Like, it definitely looks interesting. I like the style. I don't... This splash art is kind of weird. And character's looking for her mother, so she meets allies along the way. Yeah, I like the... I like the graphics. I like the style. The soundtrack, it seems kind of placeholder-y right now. It also felt familiar. But if it's Aniplex, then I'm sure they have access to a bunch of stuff that makes it feel very familiar to me. Controller, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that tag before, or just haven't noticed it. Following in her mother's footsteps, who ruined the world. Searching for her long-lost mother, eventually enters an unexplored land called the Forbidden Areas. The Meteos, witches who guard the forbidden areas. Witch who loves camping as you explore dangerous forbidden zones filled with magic. I like the how you set up camp in each of the regions too. That's a cool little element to it. Campfires, listen to soothing music, and relax before setting out on more daring adventures with your companions. I imagine there's going to be like the social element to that there too. Now these cute, powerful, and unique witches lead you through an exciting adventure. Play as 7 distinct characters, each offering a unique experience and allowing various strategies to conquer different stages. Oh, that's cool. Sort of your favorite gear, personalize your campsite, prepare meals to gain buffs. Yeah, it definitely looks interesting. I want to check out more about it for sure. The lights being in parentheses like that is interesting. Like, just narratively, I'm curious about that. Curious what they got going on. Switch, PS5, and Steam. Nice. During the search, companions can be replaced at will. Very unique fighting styles, which is cool. Freely lay out your camping gear. Interesting. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I want to look through all of these. Based off of initial look alone, we'll just number them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so this is more than your companions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to assume, especially based on their aesthetic over here, that these 7 are your playable characters. Trying to decide which one I'm drawn most to just off of like vibes and what I think their style is going to be. I'm very curious about this one. But I think I'll probably be drawn to and play as this one. So what is that? 1, 2, 4, and 7 for me. Is what I am thinking I'm drawn to the most out of assuming characters. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to get into it too much. Project Hike. Hmm. Yuki Fukazawa? Is that? I'm not looking for an anime character. I guess composer. Who are you? That's Street Fighter. Oh, this is anime. Fate Stay Night. I like Fate Stay Night. Full Metal Alchemist, The Sacred Star of Milos. That's a different person? This one is? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Yuki Fukazawa. Hideyuki Fukazawa? Fukasawa. Not Fukazawa, yeah. Okay, we'll go back to this then. This is not a very user-friendly, at least for me. Not recognize anything there. The theme song for the game Northern Lights. You know, the nostalgic and decadent game experience of it will surely bring us irreplaceable feelings. I sang the theme song as if I was standing in the middle of a vast world so that I could touch the mystery that lives in this world. I would be happy if you could sink deeply into the world of Hike Northern Lights with the theme song as well. That's not. There's no way that's the team. No way. No way. 13 languages. There we go. Interesting. Interesting. And VGMDB is a good site to see info. The one that I was on? VGMDB. Ah. Yuki. What was it? Music. Yuki Fukazawa. Oh, it's just one U here. Oh, the soundtrack for Okami, the composer, did some Resident Evil games and Beautiful Joe. I guess it's just more like it doesn't help me since I don't recognize any of these titles, I don't think. You can look up soundtrack releases, vinyl releases, the case of them. I'm curious what 8 of Triangle sounds interesting. It just sounds like an interesting title, so I'm curious what that is. Virtual Idol unit created by Toei Animation. Interesting. So if I just search Okami, will that albums? And go to products. Okami. Is this the right Okami? Products. 2006. Yeah, so that should be the right one. There's 2 of them. Ah, okay. Release in Japan, PlayStation 2, US for the Wii. Oh, and then we can see the lead composer, other composers on the title. Nice. Albums? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is the recent. Chiltendo Deluxe. Nice. Okami original soundtrack. This album was canceled. Boo. Boo, I says boo. Shouldn't be canceled. Oh, you had something in Discord. Example of a UI that is too much for people. Example of a UI that's too much for people? As... What am I looking at? That some battles go like? In Hike Northern Lights? This game? What else they did? Oh, this is Xenoblade 2. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's definitely not like... This is their only game. Interesting. What do you... Tribe 9? Hike Northern Lights. Kaiju number 8, the game. What is this? This is another game by... I think I remember Tribe 9. Yeah, it's a free-to-play thing. This looks familiar. Why is it mixed? No more gacha. DLC for bridges. Game story, characters, and soundtrack are too good. Tribe 9 is too good for gacha. No gacha gamers would play. Commercial victim of poor timing and declining genre, the tragic fall of gacha built on a single-player ideals. It's mid. Well, chill out. RPG disguised as a gacha game. If you're on the fence, definitely start playing it ASAP before service ends. Negative review is only me giving the finger to the Akatsuki trash executive for screwing their dev team. No intent and purpose behind this game. I couldn't see it as a gacha game. Never should have been. This is a gacha game? Rip Bro was okay. Do not support their next game, Kaiju number 8. It's going to be a scam again like this one. Was a great game in terms of gameplay, story, visuals, voicing, and audio. That had its only downside being the gacha aspect and the farming. For all intents and purposes, this game is actually really ambitious and had a lot of interesting ideas. Felt more JRPG than gacha. Chill with those negative reviews, viewers. The game was fun, but they announced the end of service in November, which is pretty lame because the game was really good. They're refunding money. I wish they changed their mind about killing the game. Huh. Ever heard of Disgaea? I think so. That sounds kind of familiar. Not sure what got in Disgaea. There was a Disgaea online, right? I don't recognize any of this. Oh. Nippon Ichi Software.
The legendary title that changed SRPGs forever.
Did it now?
Struts onto the PC.
Oh, it struts on.
In Disgaea, there are no limits. If you can dream it, you can achieve it.
What is happening?
Isn't that a little overkill?
Sexy beam. Oh my
That's
gosh.
too sexy.
The sexy beam is too sexy.
Fighters casting spells? Mages using guns? Omega heal. Dragons casting heals?
We challenge you to a game of baseball, dude!
Baseball?
Okay.
Bring on!
Etna.
Yes,
Kill him.
certainly.
You can tackle any stage any way you want. With power.
Okay.
With strategy.
Disgaea 7 Complete, all DLCs included with the package, is getting another exclusive release on Switch 2. The main site selling it is getting a collector's edition, but it's a GameKey card, and people are pissed.
Here we go! Blue, yellow, Trent.
Ditch the melodrama and angst. Disgaea lightens the mood with humor, attitude, and general ridiculousness.
They got ridiculousness, right?
A famous sorcerer, the iron body of Hercules.
So that doesn't sound like anything
Wiener.
new.
Did he say a horse wiener? As the overlord of SRPGs, Disgaea is coming to claim the realm of PCs too.
Like, that's just another instance of... Can level up to 999. Nice. It just sounds like another instance of the... Switch to console nonsense again. Cartridge jank unnecessarily. The flames are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Is that door open now? Nope. Okay. So it doesn't really sound like anything too different or too much strong. This is no time. What do you mean? Hey, wait. The site selling it is usually is for physical collectors, and thus people are now getting annoyed that they couldn't spend the extra for a full physical. Ah. So even that site, probably not on them, probably being forced by Nintendo, unfortunately, but still, if it's a regular thing that you should be able to get your product there, and you can't. If it was on PS5, I would get it. My brain flipped back to the Hike Northern Lights game because I was like, that it's coming out on PlayStation, but that was Hike, not Disgaea. Ooh, guys, wait up. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen you in ages. Isu, it is you. But it's a Switch 2 exclusive, so I'm not really excited about it. Oh, fully exclusive on Switch 2? It's not coming to anything else? That's a choice. I know there's still like some high Sprout. some not first party stuff that still does that every once in a while, but it's not bad. Okay. Oh, hold on. Spurtons. Attentions. Need attention. Come on. There you go. Yeah. There were still some other not first party Nintendo games that would keep exclusive for some reason. I don't really understand that anymore. Like, now more than ever, we're getting to a place where exclusives just need to stop. Except for, like, stuff like Mario and Donkey Kong, like, Smash. I was about to say Halo, or, like, Xbox and PlayStation, their stuff is hardly exclusive anymore. Which is great. I know Nintendo never will, but it would be wonderful if we could actually start getting some more wide releases, especially for like the third-party stuff. That would be great. If we could just stop doing exclusives. And honestly, part of me wants to get off of Steam also. Isn't that right, Sprout? Sprout, how do you feel about exclusive properties? You don't really care, huh? Just as long as you get your scritches. You are good. You are golden. Oof. All right. Oh, yeah, stretch that leg out. Another big stretch. Here we go. All right. Thank you, madam. That was Sprout, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come here and discuss with us, and now just stand on the arm of my chair. I can still kind of see her. There she goes. Oh, thank you, madam. Thought I heard you talking to Samickle. I just thought I'd come back and see how things were after my trip. Can't believe what's happened to the village since it's been gone. And that Samickle's still as stubborn as ever. When did he become chief? Well, a lot has happened in this past year. Look, you'll freeze if you stay outside too long. Why don't you come rest at my place? And bring your white wolf, too. How there's Sprout hair all over. It's cold in here. At least that cold's a bit more bearable inside. It's really been ages, hasn't it, Isun? And it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance as well, Wolfie. I'm Kai. Hi, Kai. Why do you have a deer mask? Oina Girl Kai. This is Amaterasu, otherwise known as No Bath Army. Now let's get to the chase. There's so much I want to ask you. First of all, about those demons that are plaguing Kamui. The heck brought that on? No one knows for certain. Those twin demons, Lechku and Nechku, they were sealed away by a brave Oina hero years and years ago, and they have been enshrined at the Wauku Shrine ever since. Then one day, they suddenly stirred and went berserk. A terrible blizzard descended upon Kamui. Kemu set out for the shrine at the top of Ezofuji to pacify them, but they nearly killed him. He was no match for their evil magic. Samiko managed to get him just in time and bring him back. Then they get even more violent and turned Ezofuji into a glacier. They unleashed a blizzard to smother Kamui in a layer of ice and snow. Chief Samiko's trying to protect the village while Kemu recovers. But there's nothing we can do against those demons. Really are in a fix if old man Kemu's prayers didn't work. The day before the twin demons suddenly went berserk, we heard what sounded like an earthquake from Shinsu Field in the south. On that fateful day, Kemu declared that the evil force from the south had made its way here to Kamui. Kamui is sometimes called the land of hidden darkness, and there's a legend that says all demons are born from this land. I wonder if all the world's demons are coming back to Kamui now. The black shadow passed overhead from the south recently, and vanished into Wauku Shrine as if being swallowed up. Actually, I think the blizzard's been stronger since then. Kai, there's something else I want to ask you. What's Oki doing with the sacred sword Kutone? I saw him with it outside the village. How come old man Kemu let him take it at a time like this? Oh, you met Oki? He left here with a sacred sword the morning after it all started. As soon as Samiko was chosen to take Kemu's place as chief, Oki just took the sword and left without permission. People from the village have tried to persuade him to bring it back, but Oki chases them off. He says he'll defeat the demons himself. He just walked away with the sacred sword? He didn't even ask permission? Well, everyone admits Oki's a great warrior. Even Samiko does. But it's impossible to defeat those demons all by himself. I just don't know why he did it, now of all times. One last thing, Kai. It's about Samiko. He seems awfully nervous about protecting old man Kemu. It's because of Oki, isn't it? Well, everyone's angry at Oki for taking the sword like that. But you see, well, the Pickles would never say it, but he believes in Oki more than anyone else does. He's convinced Oki will come back to help the village. So then, why do you have to snap at us like that? You even told Furball here to get lost. Well, the day after the village was attacked by the demons, Lika went missing. Lika? As in Lika? That's right, my little sister. We scoured the village and surrounding area, but we couldn't find her. She just vanished. That poor little Lika, too. Why would those demons mess with a little girl like that? We don't know for sure if the demons are behind the disappearance, but they would certainly have reason to seek her out. You see, Lika holds the fate of this village in her hands. The fate of the village? That was Kemu's howl. He's calling to you, Isun. He's summoning the both of you. We must go. Our wolf brethren need us. Kemu's not the guy on the top of the village. That's the pickle. Oh, who are you? Oh, Kemu's the old leader. What, you still got a bone to pick with us or something? Elder summons the white wolf to his home. You may enter. Well, it's about time. Out of our way, chump. Grr. Nice. There's the village elder, Old Man Kemu, but looks like he might have already kicked the bucket. How many times did Gramps here tan my hide? Pah, there's no time to be dredging up the past. Who is that bad-mouthing me? Looks like there's some hides to be tanned. Oof. Oh. Can I leave? Nope. I'm sure I'm supposed to just let him catch me, but... Oh! Oh, okay. I'd be surprised if the collector's edition is sold out or even gets to that point. I'm not really familiar with Disgaea. I don't know how popular it is or anything. So I don't really know. I can't really comment on that. I recognize the name, but I haven't heard the name or had much interaction with it in a very long time, if at all. It has its fan base. Yeah, I'm sure. I imagine it'd be similar of like East Nordics. I imagine that didn't sell out. It's got its fan base. And it's a phenomenal series. At least I don't think it's sold out. But I'm sure their numbers are going to be hit for sure based on their Switch 2 exclusive option. What happened? Was that a dream? Was that sleepwalking again? Sheesh, old man snores a lot. Tans hides in his sleep, too. Why? Is that little Ishun? So then I wasn't dreaming. Webcure Village Elder Kemu, with the jiggle physics on his belly and his super Audi. I thought I heard Samiko talking to someone outside. I must say, Ishun, you've grown. Barely at all since I last saw you. Put a pork in it, Gramps. His ex Proud Nordics so far is a Switch 2 exclusive game key card as well. They're not gonna have an option for people that already have it on the Switch? That's ridiculous. And I'm assuming for Proud Nordics, you're saying Switch 2 exclusive, like it's not going to be on the Switch, because it's got to be on other platforms. There's no way that they're just locking that to the Switch 2. Like, it's got to be on PlayStation and PC and whatever else. You summon us just because you wanted someone to clobber? Ah, yes. Let's get down to business, eh? It is the White Wolf I wish to speak with. You've no doubt already heard this from Kai, but her little sister, Laka, is gone missing. Yeah, we know about that. She disappeared about the time the demons started running amok. That's right. And her disappearance threatens the very existence of our village. No PC or PS5 version confirmed at this point. In any of their releases, hold every phone. East X Proud Nordics. That's just Nordics. I want Proud Nordics. If I could spell proud, that would be good. An enhanced version, Proud Nordics, is scheduled for release in Japan July 31st, 2025 for the Nintendo Switch 2. What? PC Asia has it right now? Okay. You're terrifying me. Switch to... Oh gosh, calm down. No. Jeez. Let's come to the west. Huh. Oh wow. Someone's comment on the trailer just sped through. This pisses me off, so I'm gonna have to buy the game again for extra content, or will it just be DLC? The channel replied, looks like a new version, not DLC, but so far we have no confirmation if it is coming to the West. And then someone else responded, considering how bad the original was, it better be a whole remake. Huh. Round Nordics consoles. Most likely Switch 2 exclusive for now. Falcom's YouTube channel. Notice that it starts with a Switch 2 logo animation. Notice that they only use logos at the start of the trailer when the game is exclusive to company platforms. Proud Nordics website, which updated recently, you can see a big Switch 2 banner. All right, let's get the official website. It does have the Switch 2 banner. it does just have a Switch 2 version on the official site. Platforms. It only lists Switch 2 as the platforms. Keycard. Now at least they hopefully will release PS5 and PC version down the line. Oh yeah, it would be absurd of them not to. You can also play on the Joy-Con and Nintendo Switch Pro controllers on the Nintendo Switch. That doesn't say Switch 2. Oh, I'm big mad. Although... that would probably get me just to play Nordics, not Proud Nordics. I still really want to know what is different, what this version is. Only language is Japanese. Save data for the Switch version of Esex Nordics is not available. Additional contents of the Switch version are not available. This product contains all additional contents, costumes, attached items, decoration items for ships, other than the consumption items distributed on the Switch version. You can't use the Switch 2 version, Proud Nordics, in the Switch version. Do not plan to sell upgrade paths for the Switch version to switch to Proud Nordics. That's a horrible idea. I dislike that strongly. Product information. What is this? Oh, this is the Falcom shop. Translate, please. It'd be nice if there was an option to do like a conversion. $59.52. Okay. That is. That's a nice exchange rate for me. Adds new characters, new area, some new mini games, I think. Oh. And you get a letter opener? Oh, it's Adel's letter opener. New stories, new adventure stages. Upgraded significantly and now available on Nintendo Switch TM2. Adel's letter opener. This whole game is in a weird spot right now. It really is. He produced original items with his name on the concept of letter opener, which he loved when he was writing an adventure journal. This product is intended to open letters and documents. There is a sharp part, so please use it with safety in mind. The company shall not be liable for any injuries or damage. And why is there no information for this game yet? It's so weird. It's like before the update. I had the 4 reveal screenshots with the PS4 button prompts. Now the screenshots are gone from the website. Launch PC eventually, but that's not until the English release anyway. Falcom will now likely taking a similar approach they did to the Switch version in Falgana. Huh. Well, this person's wrong. That's okay, though. Because I got the limited edition, and if they sell another limited edition, it's going to make fans... Oh, yeah. It's... I'm so confused by what they're doing. It doesn't make any sense. It's very, very strange. If I said something like that too, I can see why you'd be worried. But don't you think you're exaggerating a bit? No, we're not exaggerating. Besides, you've been gone so long, how could you possibly know? Lickers gained spiritual power far beyond my own. A power is now the key to saving the land of Kamui. Huh? You're saying Leica's power can defeat those demons? Not exactly. There's another reason we need her power. It's for Ezofuji, the protector deity of Kamui. Ezofuji? As you know, Ezofuji is formed from two active volcanoes. Each year I recite the volcanic incantation. That triggers an eruption that warms the frigid land of Kamui. But the demon's power has plunged Ezofuji into an icy slumber. Day by day, Kamui grows weaker and weaker, colder and colder. If we don't have Leica recite the volcanic incantation soon, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb for us all. Why can't you do it? Why don't you just recite the incantation yourself, old man? I would if I could, but I no longer have the strength to pray in this raging blizzard. Any idea where Leica could be? That's the problem. We've searched high and low for the girl with no luck. Still, there's one place we have yet to look. Where? Yashpit, the mysterious forest of deception. I caught a faint whiff of Leica emanating from Yashpit. After all, I do have the keenest nose in all the Oina tribe. I suspect she could have somewhere around here on your map. Yeah, that's the place that was blocked off that I couldn't get to before. I'd like you to conduct a thorough search of the forest. You've got to be kidding me. I would touch that place with a 10-foot pole. No, wait, Wolf. You are our last hope. Not me. Chief Samiko must remain here to protect the villagers, and Oki has left the village on some fool's errand. You're the only one left. Hold on a minute, old man. Do you even know who this furball is? Do not mock me, little sprite. That pure white coat, those crimson markings, and that divine instrument. This is none other than the legendary wolf Shiranui. That name is known far and wide, even in this distant land of Kamui. But I never dreamed the legendary wolf yet lives. Well, actually, this here is... Shiranui, please, you must help us. Leica must recite the volcanic incantation soon. Without her, the land of Kamui will become an icy tomb. I beg you, you must find Leica. I had warned the villagers to be wary of strangers, but I will make a special exception for you. I will open the village's fog gate that leads to Leochi Lake. You should get what you need from the village before you set out. How kind of you. I'm very curious about what they're doing with Proud Nordics in so many ways. It was a very strange announcement that it even exists. And then the fact that we're not getting really any information about it is also very weird. And just kind of like confusing. It's like East 8? How's that? Eight came out on the Vita first. Okay. Did it have a very similar, like, similarly cryptic release schedule? Where nothing was really said about it or known about it? They wanted you to go to the hospital. Don't forget to take that charm if you plan on entering the forest. You'll find it at the edge of Lochi Lake, north of our village. I put a cork in it. We know that already. Okay, let's get going. Well then, let me give you this as a bit of advice. Do not underestimate the land of Kamui. Never said I did. Now cut me some slack already. I'm going to find Leica, aren't I? I'm warning you not to underestimate the power of nature. Kamui is a harsh land, with and without the demon's blizzard. But you're a punkle. You should know about that, right? Do not get yourself killed by underestimating Mother Nature. I'm just going to go into your house now. It didn't have the Donna sections, like the dungeon. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. I was still in the folklore and historical. I do remember that being, like, an added thing. Just further questions. What are they doing? You know, what's going on in their brains with these kinds of release schedules and plans and whatnot? Alright, whose house is this? When did you stream 8? Oh, that was a while ago now. I want to say over a year ago at this point. Was it 2023? Let's see here. No, I think it was in 2024. Yeah, I was looking at that too. You joined in November 2023. I think it was early 2024. And it probably continued for a while. Maybe I started it end of 2023? Let me pull up Steam, actually, because that'll tell me. Crosscode last played April 2024. That doesn't sound right. Lacrimosa of Donna, January 2024. I was playing... I think I was playing E7 around November. No. Last played September 2023. What was I playing then? Okay, these goats gotta stop. These goats have got to stop. I'm done. I can't do that with these goats. Is there a path back there? Hold on, back to Steam. Let's go back to Crosscode and see when I got some achievements. Because April 2024 does not seem right. But that is when I was playing it. Let's see, the first achievement that I got in the cargo ship was January 9th, 2024. Did I start at E8 in November? Maybe. Yes. Yes, I did. I started in October, actually. Cleared Chapter 1, October 24th, 2023. Wow. That is wild. Enhanced a weapon to within a week, within a few days of playing it, I enhanced a weapon to level max. How? That's wild. Yeah. Join during E8. Good times. Still such a good game. Oh. What is this? Oh. Woohoo! I've been playing in the snow and trying to make a big snowball. It's got a bit bigger than I'm playing, though. All of the grown-ups complain about the snow, but we kids love being outside. Doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too, Wolfie? I'm only a kid, so that's the biggest I can manage. But you're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep on rolling the one there. Make it really, really huge. Okay. Away from the fire, I assume. Stray bead. It's a very interesting thing to think about. It's like something that I kind of am aware of with streams that I started following. Some of them. There's streams that I followed like for a couple that I remember exactly like what was going on when I first followed, when I first found them, different kinds of things like that. And so I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just like keep track of who followed when and what they followed for and that kind of stuff, but that might be, one, creepy and eventually very difficult to be able to actually keep track of if I continue to grow. When I continue to grow, I should say, right? Big snowball. Oof. More than meets the eye. Oof. This is getting huge. Is there something else I'm supposed to do with it? I'm just supposed to keep rolling it around. I hope I don't have to collect all of these little dots. Oh yeah, it's very hard to get an audience now. It's I was very skeptical when I heard a statistic of like, I think at the time it was something like only 2% of Twitch streamers are actually able to, I think it was like, when I heard it, it was like only 2% of Twitch streamers do it full time or are able to make a living off of it or something like that. And I'm sure that's down to like 1% or less at this point. Because it is, like you said, very, very difficult to grow an audience. Okay, so the fire doesn't seem to affect it, which is good. I don't know exactly how they collect that data. I'm sure it's just like, hey, have you ever hit go live? If you have, then you are counted against the people that are able to make a living off of streaming for the purposes of this data collection. Because, like, how many people are out there like me that aren't even affiliate yet, that are just streaming to have a good time, meet some cool people, and play some games. Mostly for me, Twitch is a social platform to just chat with people about gaming and other stuff. Where I live, barely anyone knows about the niche stuff and even some popular stuff. I very much understand that. For context, my parents literally just today, I was talking to them earlier, and they're like, so we ran into this nice young man, Al, and he was saying that he's able to make money off of streaming, off of playing, not even streaming. They didn't even know that he was streaming. And it was like, he was able to make money off of playing video games. Is that real? Can people do that? I'm like, yep, that's a thing. So where my parents are and where like I kind of grew up and everything too, it's definitely very similar. I'm fortunately for me, I'm in a very different area now and have some good friends here and everything where they understand, they have an idea, at least a little bit more of what's going on. At least the friends that I have found and made, I've been able to meet some people that are cool that I jive with about gaming and such type content, which is very nice. But I very much understand and appreciate Twitch for exactly what you're describing, of like people that can't quite get that for any number of reasons. Having a platform to be able to meet other people, hang out, chat about stuff, find other people like with similar or at least remotely similar mindsets about gaming and other interests and hobbies and stuff. It's cool. It's doable, you just need to have a good start to it. You mean streaming or finding friends? I mean both. It's both of those kind of applies. It's more of like, which one did you initially mean with that? Streaming with gaming? Yeah, of course there's like loads of other ways that I could be growing my channel. I could, if I wanted to actually be trying to do this full time and trying to like make this a real thing, and I could be putting a lot more effort into probably my streams in general first off, but then also like trying to promote myself on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reddit, what other platforms and stuff. But for the moment, at least, I'm pretty happy with just finding and building a nice, awesome, kind little community that most of the time it seems to be centered around Ys, which I'm okay with. But yeah, just like people that are also just looking to kind of like come hang out and chill. And there's a streamer that I was following for a while. One of the things that he would always say was like, yeah, this is just like back in the day growing up. Go over to your buddy's house, leave the shoes at the door, just chill out, grab a drink from the fridge, just watching your buddy play, hang out and chatting while whatever's going on. And I agree and like that vibe, and that's kind of similar to what I'm going for. What I like is just hang out. Let's just meet some chill people. We might not always agree 100% on game styles or number of other things, like certain practices or whatever, but we can talk about it. We can discuss it, like get some different viewpoints, and especially something that I'm growing increasingly appreciative of is that this arbitrary time slot that I chose whenever I first started this It seems to be vibing with some people that are from other countries than I am, which I find very awesome because it gives me an even further differing perspective on a number of things. And another viewpoint to chat about and learn from, which is very, very cool. And even with that, there's still a number of things that are like universal gamer ideas or universal gamer mentalities or just universal people things that are pretty consistent across the board. And it's awesome to be able to see that and confirm that, especially with a number of things that are going on in the world and whatever. It's nice to have confirmation that there are still plenty of... The world is still a majority of really awesome people that are really cool, really chill, and really kind. Well, you are making it bigger for me, aren't you? What? Hello? What do you need? What else am I supposed to pick up a snowman? So streaming is exactly... This is doing for me exactly what I had hoped when I first started doing it a bit more regularly. I'm able to learn some more tech stuff like audio and video configurations and testing out and trying out different things with that, learning some other tech, recognizing other things, seeing other things that are going on like the streamer side of streaming, finding my own preferences for what I'm able to do. Oh, is there going to be like a hidden wall somewhere? But yeah, it's nice. I like it a lot. There are plenty of times, too, where you may have heard other streamers saying this every once in a while, and it's like, yeah, I wasn't really feeling great, I wasn't really feeling streaming, but then I hit that go live button, and the time just kind of flew by, and I just was enjoying chatting, enjoying hanging out, enjoying playing the game. It was chill, it was great, and I had a great time. And I'm definitely starting to notice, not notice like every single time I'm like, oh god, I can't believe I have to stream again. It's just, but whenever those days do come around, like today I was starting to get a bit of a headache again. My migraines seem to be trying me. But even with that, I was able to hit go live and start playing this game, chat a bit, and it's just been nice. It's been really, really cool, really chill. Learning about new fun games to look forward to. Having other awesome discussions regularly. It's a very, very nice thing. Alright. I don't see any other snow mounds for this snowball to pick up. I have picked this place clean and dry. What do you want from me? Where did my snowball go? You are making it bigger for me, aren't you? Yeah. What? What do you think this is? You did it. I've never seen a snowball so huge. I can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary, but really cool too. You're definitely the snowball king of Kamui now, Wolfie. Sweet. First hole digging king and now snowball king? Boy, you sure have a bunch of silly titles. A bunch of amazing titles because I am Amaterasu. Believe it. This is kind of a silly area just for that. Nice. Speaking of just having fun streaming and getting lost with everything, we are way overdue for a break time. Way overdue. How are you? It's getting colder by the day. Well, I'll be blocks of ice before long if this carries on. What a horrible time for little Lika to go missing. Surely she didn't really go into that forest. If she did, there's nothing we can do to help her. Nothing here. Merchant. Welcome guest. Doing some shopping. Yes, please. Thank you. Resurrection beads. Ooh, I do need that. I need it. Oh, I can buy more gold dust from you? Okay. Equipment. Divine light to guide lost souls to the right path. And then we need to gold dust it. Of course. Just one more slot for each of these. I think you've been playing this for about 2 months. Oh, easily. Easily I have been now. I would believe so. Oh, that's a cool design. I can check, though. Because I've been uploading my VODs to my YouTube channel. So let's see when I did the first one. Okami HD Part 1, April 3rd. Over 2 months now. I have been starting to... Yeah, it was shortly into Okami that I started needing to take a step back and do only 2-hour streams more regularly. So that, of course, impacted how far I've been able to get into games and such. Into this game. But yeah, over 2 months now. What you ask? I'm definitely putzing around a lot more. Definitely. This game is definitely not a 2-month-long game for most people. And a lot of those VODs are also like breaks and looking up trailers and just chatting and whatever else. Oof. So this definitely isn't usually an over 50-hour game. Just wondering? Yeah. I'm just an ordinary wolf. Must have come to the village to find shelter from the cold. That dreadful day that comes once every 100 years is near. We've been squirreling food away in preparation for a year now, but the blizzard's making our daily lives even harder. And Like has gone missing too. I don't know if we'll make it. We'll be oh, okay. You had more to say? This rosary is a pretty cool looking one. I like how it floats around Ami. And there's Oki to worry about too. He took Kotone, our treasured sword that used to be enshrined near Laochi Lake at the foot of Ezofuji. What was he thinking? To take it and leave. This is hardly the time to fight against ourselves, right? And just talking to a wolf helps take my mind off the cold. Happy to help. Can I leave? Thank you. Please. I'm going to save and then take a real quick break just to get up and stretch my legs around a little bit. Yeah, this 53, almost 54 hours now. I highly doubt that that is a regular playthrough time to be at this point. But yeah, I need to get up and move my legs around and stretch a little bit. If you need to use the bathroom or anything else, I recommend you do it at this time. I will be back in just a moment. See you soon. I am back. Hello. Sprout was demanding attention, and still is, kind of. Where did it go with Kemu? Did he want to talk to you about something? It was a little more than a leisurely talk. We were asked to go look for Lika Yoshpet. Yoshpet? You mean the forest in the east? I don't think anyone's been there to look for her yet. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, that forest isn't exactly a prime tourist spot. Listen, are you really going to go back there? Well, who says I'm going back? I was using the royal we. I was talking about Furball here. Yoshpet is like another world. Get lost and you might never return. Don't you worry, Ami here will find Leica. If that's the case, I'll lead the way. What? I know you must be worried soon, but we haven't got much time. What do you mean? The demons are waiting for the Day of the Darkness. It's a solar eclipse that occurs once every 100 years. Kamui will be in total darkness for a whole day when it happens. Without sunlight and with the demon's blizzard going on, no living thing in Kamui will be able to survive the day. There is only a few days until the Day of Darkness. If Lika is not here to recite the volcanic incantation by then... Amaterasu, you're no ordinary wolf, are you? Kemu wouldn't have asked you to do this otherwise. Maybe you're the reincarnation of the White Wolf Shiranui. Excuse me. You must be very strong if you can cope with Isun. Thanks. Your point is? Sorry. Anyway, there's no time to lose. I'll lead you into the forest, Amaterasu. Come when you're ready. I'm going ahead to the edge of the forest. So you're going... What was the path up north, then, that was opened? Where does that lead? I know they said it, I'm just getting mixed up on what place is where. Kamui, Ezofuji. Oh, okay, so this is going up to the mountain. I see. Okay, gotcha. So this is where I will end up. Another civilization. Oh god. Modern Nippon offers mysteries that cannot be easily explained, devices that even scholars in the capital are unable to decipher, stone artifacts that endow the wearer with special abilities. They are thought to be evidence of a civilization beyond our own. My great-grandfather spoke often of such matters. He had traveled to the windy plains of Taka Pass for brush training. While there, he noticed a strange light tracing an arc in the sky. The light eventually settled in the area of Sasa Sanctuary. Great-grandfather traveled there the following day. Where the light had landed, he saw a mysterious symbol floating in midair. It is not uncommon to hear such tales repeated here in Nippon. Whether one believes in this otherworldly civilization or not, it would seem that many among us certainly want to believe. I am not ashamed to say I count myself among their ranks. Interesting. Big frozen lake. I definitely shouldn't be just running around on that. Oh. Oh. Raccoon? Tanuki? Morning. This is a long run. thought I saw a smoke plume. I should have picked up some fish from the merchant. I need to remember to do that when I get back into town. There's something down here. I keep thinking that's a cutscene every once in a while. It just lines up very nicely. This is Afun Gate. You must pass through it to reach the Wauku Shrine. But they keep the gate shut tight to prevent unwanted visitors. Makes sense, makes sense. Bonk. Hello. I know who you are. Yes, the divine look of yours is unmistakable. You're the legendary White Wolf Shiranui, aren't you? Ah, they've heard that name here too. Well, I suppose Shiranui legend did travel across the sea to Kamui. Because it really resonates with the Oinit because they're so spiritual. Oh, Isun. It's been quite a while. So, you're still alive? Oina Shaman Tuskle. I ain't ready to kick the bucket yet. I just left on a little trip, that's all. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe. As you can see, we haven't been so lucky here in Kamui. Since the monsters were revived, many people have lost their lives. Yeah, I've heard all about it. So what's up with these demons coming back? And where the heck is Leica? The demons have shut themselves up in Ezofuji's Wauku Shrine. They're responsible for the fierce blizzard raging throughout Kamui. We're managing to keep some of it at bay thanks to Afun Gate. But when the day comes, Kamui is sure to freeze over completely. That's not what worries me most, though. What worries me is how the demons were revived in the first place. Kimu noticed it as well, but just before the demons made their return, a dark force traveled here from the southern land. We both felt an evil energy flowing into Kamui. That's when the demons woke up, as if in response to it. Southern land? Ah, she must mean Nippon. In other words, she's talking about the return of Orochi, Ami. There's been so many monsters here in Kamui that some people even call it the birthplace of evil. I can't help thinking all this havoc in Nippon has its root in Lauchi Lake, the eternally frozen lake at the foot of Ezofuji. There's a large lake called Lauchi at the foot of Ezofuji. I think the reason Kamui is called the birthplace of evil is because the Ark of Yamato that rests in that lake. The Ark of Yamato? Anyone from Kamui knows that story. It's said that the legendary Iron Ark fell from the heavens. Oh. My grandpa used to tell me that story. Long ago in the age of myths, an iron ark fell from the celestial plane above and sunk into Lauchi Lake. The celestial plane is the land above where gods dwell. The gods are known as celestials there. The ark that the celestials were on came crashing down on this land. It was as if they were being chased by something. What they didn't know is that on board with them were countless monsters. One by one, they were consumed till the Celestials were dead. Once the Ark crashed, the monsters disembarked and started ravaging the land. The world hasn't been safe since. It's said the monsters still rise from the lake steps. That must be why they call it the Lake of Demons. That's about all I know about it. I do have one thing to add to that, and that's the story of the one surviving Celestial of the Ark. The Ark fell to this world from the celestial plane. It was full of monsters which killed the Celestials on board, but the legend tells that there was one man who survived. He managed to escape from the hell that the Ark had become. He then fled, going into hiding somewhere in our world. First time I heard that. They say the reason monsters still emerge from the Ark in Lauchi Lake is that the ruler of darkness is still searching for that man. Ruler of darkness? Does he have a name? It's all just a legend. No one knows if it's true or not. No one has ever set foot on it. But the Ark brought tragedy to our world, that's for sure. If the powers of darkness in the world are gathering in Kamui, I believe it's because the Ark of Yamato is beckoning them. I apologize for chatting so much. Now, if you've come all this way, am I to assume that you have Kemu's permission? I speak of permission to enter Yoshpet, the Forest of Confusion. Yep, that's right. I really couldn't care less, but Ami here's another story. The entrance to the forest is sealed by the Oina crest. It's our way of protecting the place from evil. There's no way that I can break the seal, but if the Elder has ordered your entry, then I must comply. Shiranui, you may have the Oina amulet Sewa Prolo. To obtain Sewa Prolo. With that amulet, you can pass by the Oina crest unhindered, and you can proceed into Yoshpet. If the Elder has deemed it to be right, there can be no mistake. You are the one who can find Lika. Find her before it's too late and Kamui freezes over. Huh. So what if I didn't come up here and get... Oh, I didn't. It's not an equip thing. But what if I didn't come up here and get that? That's not this one. That's the one... Yeah. Oh. Glad I caught that. Caught sight of it. Where am I meant to get from here? Is there one up there? No. What do they want me to use this for? That? Okay. Oh, is there a dig spot over there? Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a couple here. There's a triple here. Beedly-doo. Beedly-doo. I'm holding right. Come on now. Oh, this isn't gonna let me do it, is it? No, because Ami ain't on the screen. What's up here? Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Hey, that should be another one. Yeah. Got an extra solar energy. Very nice. Where is this taking me? Oh. I see buried treasure. Not that. It'll do. What have we got down? Oh. Thank goodness for no fall damage. I think I got everything up there. Everything might be up on this ledge. Oh, there is something. And sheep? Oh my gosh, what are you guys doing up here? Go catch cold. And another Baba Dubba. Oh. Yum. What else we got here? What else do we got here to see? We are going to sail around. Alright, I'm gonna aim for that. Oh. thinking I'd be able to run up this and use it to get up to that, but I was mistaken. There we are. That's what I need. Oh, you think that I need... do need a way to put out the fire, though. I don't have that skill yet. I can't just make water, which is unfortunate. Where would that be? Oh, hi, monkeys. Right, okay. So that's good. That's good. How do I get over there? That's the question. How do I get over there, and how do I put this up? With wind. I don't need water. Duh. Duh. Alright. I'm not seeing a flower to be able to use to get over there. Invisible walls. Gotta love it. Gosh. I think they did the ice physics very well, and I dislike them strongly for it. There's the altar where the sacred sword Kutone is enshrined. That's a great view of Lauchi Lake and Ezofuji for me. That's why they come here to pray to the mountains each year. Too bad the sacred sword ain't here now. The altar is also dedicated to the Ark of Yamato. It's said that the Ark has been frozen in Lauchi Lake for countless ages. Look, you can see it there in the frozen lake. That's the Ark of Yamato. Ezofuji and the Ark of Yamato. It's a very sacred place for the Oina tribe. Alright. So we'll just have to warp there from back here. Oh. Tiny door on the side. I also kind of want to warp back and try and unlock some more stuff again. So I'm sure there are many, many that I am missing still. You let me warp there? It's a Fujiraki area. There's a Fuji icy area with all the invisible walls and the unpleasant trees of the camera. Oh, hi, bear. Oh, I need to get fish. Thank you for the reminder. And then just 3... This ice. Come on. Silver pocket watch. Okay. So a bear and 3 chests. Is that all that was out here? A bear. Just looking at under the ice. Oh yeah, 2 days left? 1 day left at this point? Okay, so invisible walls everywhere. They could have done better at hiding those. Or, not save. That's not what I want to do right now. They could have done a better job of setting those up so that they were more obvious. I want to go down back to Nippon and see what more stuff I can unlock. I feel like I've unlocked so much and done so much already. Before I forget, though, I need to make sure that I restock on food for all the aminals. Don't know how many more I'm going to be coming across, but I want to make sure I'm prepared. Not mermaid coin. Good on those. Good on those now. Good on meat. And I need a lot of fish. Let's get 12 fish, because there's a lot of fish in this area. Thank you, snake merchant. Alright. Wanted to check something. Not the fish tome. I need to fish a lot more, apparently. Still a number of animals. And all the raccoons, the foxes, the tigers, the horses, the pigs, the chickens, the cats, the cows. I found all the bears now. I found all the sheep now. Okay. I could probably determine exactly what I have left to feed at this point, but... Oh my gosh, is it just those 2 techniques that are left? Oh... That is very tempting. Mystery Forest of Yoshpet. The entrance has been sealed by the Oina Crest. They did that to protect it from the monsters in these pots. That forest originally had its own power that kept them away, but I wonder if Yoshpet has lost its power. After all, no place is safe from the evil in this land now. Yeah, now we're going over there. Okay. Well... I think before we do that, do a couple battles. And then we, cool. Curious what other things I need to use Demon Fangs for. What else I can purchase? What else I can earn from it? It's another merchant. Oh, I forgot I got the upgraded rosary now, too, and gold dusted it. Doesn't seem to be taking care of them too much faster, but it definitely is an improvement, which is nice. Let's see, almost 100,000. Do this last one up here. And then go see what we can purchase from Old Man Withers. you mind? Can we just... I'm gonna lose so many points because you guys were just being jerks. Sage. Super Sage. There's one down here now? I don't remember there being one down here. Easy peasy. Oh, okay, fine. How dare you touch me? Old Man Withers. What can we purchase from you? Can we purchase from you? I think I can get both of them. Waha! No! Blah, blah, blah. Step inside, walk this way. You and me, babe. Hi, hi! Do 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 do. On grade. Oh. It's not for now, very impressive. That looks cool with having both of them equipped. Looks pretty cool. Yes, I've had enough. Man, though, if I can get that last skill. What? Hello? Huh? What was that? I thought it was 60, wasn't it? I'm gonna sharpen your skills, yes. Yeah, okay. Glaives, both, okay. That's silly. If I accidentally didn't, like, said no, then I have to leave in order and come back in order to access his list again. Double sword. Sword dance. Yes, I understand. On grade. Learn all god techniques to fill up your technique scroll. Nice. Okay. Nice. Yes, I have had enough. And I have learned everything you can teach me, according to the achievement. Which is nice. and very expensive. That was quite an investment. You should be able to retire now, old man. Yeah. Oh, almost got away. Boop. Boop, boop, we do. Alright. Off to save, and then we will call it. Go around, get away. Leave me alone. I just want to save the game. It's time to save the game. Go away. $54, 18, 18. Nice. All right. Oh, bonk. Done did me a bonk. Anyway, next stream should be Tuesday. As far as I'm aware, not going to see any movies this week, so we should be good for a Tuesday stream. 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. CEST start time as per usual. And we will be doing some more Okami. Thank you to any and everyone who stopped by the stream today, whether you were here for just a little bit or hanging out with us the whole time, whether you were lurking or stopped by to chat. I very much appreciate you spending any amount of your day here with me. I don't have anything else, so thank you again very, very much, everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.